Computapes, Microsoft Word video number 10, Changing the Character Spacing. You must always remember to select the specific text that you wish to change before you go up to the main menu and push the related command. This way, the computer knows which specific text you want to change. For example, if I highlighted using the click and drag mouse motion just these few words, any command that I click on would change just the words that are selected. For example, if I clicked over here and I decided to make them underline, only the selected words would become underlined. If I click and drag here, I can change the character space, or let's say the space between the letters, for all of these words because they happen to be selected. It's quite simple. In the Home tab, in the Font group, click the corner arrow to bring the Font window. Now, the Font window has a Font tab with controls and commands that you are all very familiar with, and an Advanced tab that we will be learning little by little. Spacing is now set at normal. However, if I change the spacing to expand, you can see the diagram will show what it looks like if it's expanded by 1 unit of measure. As I increase the unit of measure, the diagram is showing us what the words will look like with the increased space between the letters and the increased space between the words. So if we had 4 units of measure or 4 points between the characters, it would now look like this. And you can see that this stands out because even though the letters are the same font and the same size and the same style as the rest of the paragraph, it gives the appearance of being different because of the space between the letters. Now, how do I move them back? No problem. Click and drag to highlight and select only the text that you wish to change. Again, in the Home tab, in the Font group, click the corner to bring the Font window, and in the Advanced tab, choose Spacing Expanded. And then we can lower it, and as you can see, as I lower it, the diagram pulls everything back together. And if I expand it almost not at all, you see that the text looks very similar to the rest of the text in the page. What would the text look like if I collapsed it or condensed it? Let's say spacing condensed. Condensed by, right, a less amount means a bigger number, a more amount means a smaller number. I think that the lowest you can squash it is 1 point. I think that's it. Let me see if I click condense and I click, if I increase the amount that the text is condensed, it looks like it is being, well, really I'm pointing the down arrow. Looks like they're squashed together because there's an infinitely smaller and smaller space between these letters. So how do I get rid of it? Highlight it, Font group, Font window, Advanced, Spacing, Normal, and everything goes back to normal. This feature was available on the physical old-style typewriters.